Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So it's just been announced by the Utah Jazz that they are going to be releasing Derrick Rose to free agency. So some people are speculating that this might be the end of Derrick Rose's career, that he might retire. But I still think that there's a few NBA teams that could probably use this man as a bench player. I'm just saying a bench player. He's probably not a starting point guard anymore, at least not on a really good team. Now, if you're looking to maybe sell some tickets, then that's a different story. So basically, guys, when I went on to start today on 2K, for some reason, Derrick Rose was on the on the Portland Trail Blazers. So I had to trade for him real quick, but now he's on the Utah Jazz, and now we are going to release him to free agency and kind of just see what teams he could fit on. So let's look at him so far this NBA season. Gotta pull up the free agents real quick here. Where's that at, man? Yo, free agents. There we go. Okay, free agency. Okay, so pretty much his stats for this season on the Cleveland Cavaliers, he was averaging about 10 points per game, about 2 rebounds, 1.6 assists, shot 43% field goal, which is not all that efficient, 25% from 3. He can make his free throws at least, right? But I don't know, man, like, I feel like under the right circumstances, he could still be a good point guard, you know, because last year on the New York Knicks, 18 points per game, about 4 or 5 assists, 3-4 rebounds out there, shot 47%. Just pretty nice, decent stats. Now, do I think he's going to go to a contending team and be their starting point guard? No, I do not. That's just not really where he is anymore in his NBA career. So I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section below. But do you think that Derrick Rose is going to come back to an NBA team? And would you want him on your favorite NBA team? Let's go through a list of teams right here and see kind of like who he would probably fit on. There's a few that I really have in mind. So I'm going to start all the way at the 76ers. Not really so much on this team, although they don't really have like a starting point guard as of right now because Markelle Fultz is out with injury, so who knows? He might mess the chemistry though, plus he can't really shoot. Milwaukee Bucks, maybe for a backup position because I think Brogdon's injured and so is Dellavedova, so who knows? Maybe for a 6-man role on that team, bring him a little scoring off the bench. Chicago Bulls, that would be fun to see, but at the same time, this is a team that's kind of more committed to the rebuild, so they want to give those reps, you know, to Chris Dunn and players like that. Cleveland Cavaliers, yeah, that's really going to work out. Nope. Definitely not going to work out. Boston Celtics, guys, this is a team I was really thinking about right here because this is a team that is looking for scoring off of their bench. It would kind of be a low-risk move. The only issue with it is that, you know, you have Rozier and you also have Marcus Smart off the bench already. Now, Marcus Smart at 6'4", I think he could actually play small forward and be fine just because, like, defensively he's savage like that. So maybe you do, like, a Derrick Rose, then you have Rozier as shooting guard, and then maybe Marcus Smart as small forward or something along those lines, and that could potentially work out for some small ball. Or even at times, you know, have Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown running the small forward position off the bench and have Derrick Rose running it. I don't know, man. I just thought that would be kind of a fun choice. I don't know if Boston Celtics fans even want Derrick Rose anywhere near their team. I would respect that choice if they didn't. Clippers, I mean, yeah, not really too much of a reason for Derrick Rose to go to this team. Grizzlies, no, they're going to be in a rebuild soon. Atlanta Hawks, I mean, no. Miami Heat, you know, maybe for another backup point guard, because I was actually looking, and this team does not have a backup point guard. I mean, yeah, it's Derek Walton Jr., but he's on a two-way contract. So, yeah, I mean, the Miami Heat were originally supposed to draft Derrick Rose anyway, but they ended up going with Michael Beasley, as we all know, so that would be kind of fun to see. Not to mention, I would hope Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose have some sort of friendship from their Cleveland days, but at the same time, a big reason Derrick Rose didn't really play later on is because him and Dwayne Wade simply cannot play in the backcourt together because they're both not great shooters. So I'm not sure the Miami Heat would want to risk that unless they are looking to start Dwayne Wade. Then they could have, you know, Wayne Ellington off the bench with Derrick Rose, which could potentially work. Charlotte Hornets, not really any reason here either. I mean, they're not really in playoff contention at the moment. Utah Jazz, they just dropped this bitch ass, so I don't know, man. Sacramento Kings, no. New York Knicks, I don't know. They just got Moody on the team. They already got Trey Burke. I mean, they have Ntilikina, so a fan of the New York Knicks just doesn't really feel right or seem right, although we did put up pretty decent numbers when he was on that team. Los Angeles Lakers, I mean, if he wants to be, no, they already got too many point guards. We already got freaking Isaiah Thomas bitching about not being able to start because Lonzo Ball might be the starting point guard, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, that would just add too much. That would just be too much drama going on, which, you know, is good for NBA news and stuff. Orlando Magic, I mean, this team don't really have a good point guard, so if he wants to go on the team, maybe, see, the Magic would be a good case of just going on the team and just like, hey, there's not really like a superstar on this team. I mean, Aaron Gordon's the future all-star, of course, but it's like, yeah, Derrick Rose can go on this team, take all the reps he wanted, maybe prove that he's still a really good basketball player, average 20 points per game, and maybe sign a nicer contract next season. Dallas Mavericks, you already got Dennis Smith Jr., so maybe for like a backup point guard because, I know Seth Curry is out for the rest of the season, so maybe Brea could switch to a shooting guard position or something along those lines. Brooklyn Nets, no, too many point guards on that team. Denver Nuggets, you know, now that I think about it, man, Denver Nuggets would actually be a pretty cool choice to see, just because they were kind of looking for more of a veteran point guard anyway. Now, do I think he would start on this team? Probably not, because I feel like Jamal Murray's kind of the go-to point guard on that team. But yeah, yo, Denver Nuggets, Derrick Rose, I can see a little bit of a fit right there, low-key. Be kind of cool to see. Indiana Pacers, I think Darren Collison is injured, so something to think about right there. Would you want a Derrick Rose, Victor Oladipo backcourt? I think short-term it would work out until Collison came back. Then I think Derrick Rose would need to be a six-man. Pelicans, I mean, you know, okay, I would kind of be okay with that, I suppose. Not any like real, like, not like a great fit or anything like that, but it would be an okay fit. My Detroit Pistons, I mean, we already have like freaking 4 point guards on this team anyway, so I really don't want them here. Raptors, who they got for backup? Don't they got Corey Joseph, or is Corey Joseph not on the team anymore, or am I just blind? I could just be blind. I don't see him. I thought Corey Joseph was still on the Raptors. Apparently he's not. Okay, so they do need a backup point guard. Houston Rockets, I mean, they got so many damn players on this team as is, but not an official backup point guard listed. That's because usually James Harden or Chris Paul are on the court to themselves anyway. San Antonio Spurs, I think there was talks about this before about Derrick Rose going to the Spurs, so maybe him and Greg Popovich can get things going. Phoenix Suns, no. OKC Thunder, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It would be a lot of fun to see like a Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose backcourt. It would be fun to see. Would it make like logical sense? Not really. I would much see them go for a guy like a Tony Allen. Timberwolves, you know, have them reunite with Thibodeau out there. Also Jimmy Buckets. I'm sure Bulls fans would become Timberwolves fans real quick. I know my boy Sub the Gamer loves them T-Wolves already. Trailblazers, don't really see a fit there. Golden State Warriors, if you want us to win a ring, that'd be kind of interesting fit. Or even the Washington Wizards, just because like John Wall is injured right now, so maybe to like have him start a point guard until John Wall gets back, and then have him shift over to a backup role. I could see that happening. So yeah, definitely a few okay fits out there for Derrick Rose. I don't think it needs to be the end of his career, but what I think is going to come down to is that people think he's just going to bring like drama to the locker room, because then that would kind of have teams not so much interested. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. What team do you think Derrick Rose should go to?